Hi, my name is Holly Young, and I'm not only a math teacher, I'm a mathematician, I am a teacher trainer, and I'm an educational consultant. I created these daily math slides as an effort to help teachers in math classes basically start off the day. One of the things that I wanted to accomplish with these was to show students the beauty and interconnectedness of math. It's a little bit less about teaching the standards exactly as you see it, but it's not a bird walk by any means. The slides are not meant to supplant any lessons based on standards, but they are meant to expose students to the mathematics that may not happen during the regular school day. In essence, these slides could be used year after year after year because students will take something different away each time they view and discuss them. So this is the free preview slides that I have, and these slides are available on Teacher Pay Teacher. I have a set of slides for each of the mathematical strands, numbers and ops, algebra and patterns, geometry, statistics and probability, and ratio and proportion. So they are basically meant for 3rd grade through 12th grade. Some of the math might be a little difficult for a 3rd grader, but if it is something that requires a little bit lower level, there are usually options and animations for the younger child. As you can see, they're by day, and I have 35 for each number strand. They encompass everything from art to just the beauty of mathematics in itself. Some of them have movie clips. They use careers in mathematics, but most of the time I'm trying to highlight the math that you wouldn't necessarily see in a regular textbook. Sometimes there's new vocabulary, and it can be very stimulating for the students. So one of the ways that I envision using this is that a slide could be up every single day depending on what number strand you're in as students walk into the room. I think it's a great way to begin class, getting students to think like mathematicians, having them note it in a journal, what comes up. Some of the slides you might notice in your class might lead to an entire project. Some might just be something we ask for a couple moments of conversation and we move on. A lot of them are attached to video, and they can show a video clip. And in the teacher notes section of the PowerPoint, I'll tell you how long really the clip is, how much you want to use, when you would cut it off. But for the most part, it's just a different way of all the research that's out there and to hear a lot of different voices about mathematics when you're watching these. So when I talk about an interactive journal, one of the things that I like to have students do is have a journal in math where they can put all their problem solving down. And these slides can be a way for students to think about questions over and over again. You can even take the slide itself and print out the notes section and have students have a printout that they could keep in their journal. Some of the things that I focus on are the different forms of creativity by E. Paul Torrance's work, and its flexibility, fluency, originality, and elaborateness. And so there's ways to get you to get into those thinking skills in mathematics and creativity, which is really interesting. For rational numbers and ratios, I try to make sure that things, if there is something that's beyond the ratio thinking of a younger 3rd or 4th grade student, that there are different options for the grade levels. I try to include areas that you could even use on special days, like Pi Day if you wanted to. There's always an option if I have an extension that I think is appropriate, I add those in the teacher notes section. But you can allow some of these things to be the conversation for students as they come in the room, or to let them explore completely. If you teach a specific subject in math, like for instance geometry, what you might want to do is have just use the geometry slides and use them once a week throughout the year. There is enough to use 180 slides, which I doubt that you would ever use one every single day. There's always days that we use in teaching that kind of get lost on other parts of school business, so there's plenty of extra slides. One of the things that I include in each at the beginning of each slideshow for each strand are the mathematical habits of mind. So whether it's problem solving, reasoning, collaboration, perseverance, precision, all of those things are in the slides as well, because I think that those give great social emotional conversations in the classroom and allow for you as a teacher to show those habits of mind and really focus on them. Once again, these slides are available on Teacher Pay Teacher. You can buy them individually by strand, or you can purchase the whole kit and caboodle. And like I said, 3rd through 12th grade, you could show the exact same slides every single year, or you could decide in 3rd grade, we're going to show 1 through 10, 4th grade, 11 through 12, 11 through 20, etc. So there's really no wrong way to use them, but they're a great way to have students have great conversations about math.